react. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting.
So like basically, yeah, dude, just like you don't have that much space.
Yeah. Alright. So in this one, I'm mainly looking for Squirrel to be a little bit more patient and try to tomahawk. And then for Gearbear, it's a lot of things. But it's weird to say because Gearbear is like pretty solid, honestly. Like, it's just like he needs a little bit more consistency with his combos. There's just practice stuff. He needs to work on his spacing a little bit, which is just like fundamental stuff. But then aside from that, his biggest thing is just like cadence issues. So a lot of the times when he grabs ledge, a lot of the times he neutral get up grabs or jabs. Which if you're gonna be doing jab, at least just up B because you can fade back. But the biggest thing is even if he is mixing up like the rolls or the jumps, he's grabbing ledge and almost immediately picking the option a lot. There we go. I like that patience a lot, actually. So that's a good sign, for sure. Okay, I like that grab at 70. Starting to get a little bit more low percent grabs from Squirrel. I would have liked to see an S smash there, but it's all good. And I'll point that out in the body view because Squirrel doesn't see it. When I make a note, like that's probably a pretty relatively free F smash punish. And there isn't another neutral get up grab, but sometimes it works. I like the up B attempt. Now you know, like it happened versus Specs too when we were looking at it. Like he had an up B attempt and it just barely got grabbed. So it's either start doing it a little bit earlier or just recognize that a lot of people like going for grabs in these scenarios when you're shielding that much. React, wait. I would have liked him to just sit there at like roll distance and just wait and then F tilt once he reacts to the neutral get up. Another grab where I think up B hits, and if not, like he has to be like learn that spacing and just be aware of it. But good on Squirrel there for getting the kill. And Squirrel is playing a decent chunk more patient, to be fair, too. Just because he loses doesn't mean he's not doing the proper things. He's not being as aggressive. A lot of the things Squirrel needs to work on is that every time he gets a hit, he's essentially trying to kill you. And that has its flaws. One, it means you're probably not mixing up as much as you probably could because you're trying to always get a hit because you're not killing off a grab, at least most of the time. But it also means he's like doing options out of hit stun, whether it's flip jump or like jab, stuff like that. And although good in this game, because this game doesn't have a lot of hit stun at higher percents, it's like it's one of those things where it's a double-edged sword. Right there, like, you know, probably could have recovered normally. Don't have to flip jump, but that's fine. I'm gonna go from there. Let's see. Gearbear also needs to work on empty hops and reacting to ledge. And also his air dodge habit. Good up B. Gearbear needs to work on his B reverses too. He's missed a lot of B reverse up Bs. There's a situation where you should probably just grab Squirrel but get punished there on the up B. And the reason I say you grab there is because if he shields, it works. And if he does nothing, it works. If he jumps, you could potentially grab the start frames. And like, if Ike is jumping like that, it's very unlikely he's able to like fast fall nair from that situation because he's in the middle of rising, which you can't like fast fall in really. Good up B though, and that's one of those things where Gearbear's like learning a little bit. Like, okay, yeah, I'm remembering like I can do these like anti-mash, anti-aggro up Bs. Especially when I'm at these low percents because the risk reward is like pretty fine in my favor. Good juggles here by Squirrel. I like that grab. Up B, not enough, but I was actually a really good string there by Squirrel. And this is where I wish Squirrel played a little bit closer. The shot put doesn't really do much for you. I mean, I guess it's putting Ike off stage. When you're closer and you threaten more, it's like way more scary for Gearbear. But so far, good stuff with Squirrel. I like this patience. Good nair. But that's another thing with Gearbear that we went over, that he'll like nair in these spots where it's not truly landing nair, which is like a mix of positional awareness and like spacing. So like he'll get the nair, but because it's not a landing nair, he doesn't really get anything off of it. But he still goes for the confirm, and it goes both ways. Sometimes you'll hit because they just don't expect you to either go for it or think it's still true. And other times they're able to air dodge and now they're under you and they just juggle you for free. Oh, good patience here by Gearbear. I like that. You realize, okay, you're going to wait that long? Okay, I can preemptively F tilt, and that was really good. Good combos. Oh, I like that. Even though he didn't get the punish, that was really good on Gearbear. He kind of just knew if it was a potential option. The dash back was really safe. Just because you doesn't hit it doesn't mean you're not doing the right thing. Like sometimes it's fine. At the very least, you didn't get hit by it. See how did Squirrel get off the ledge? I noticed that Gearbear lands with back air a lot too, which might be an issue going forward. But overall, I did see changes from both of them. Squirrel was playing a lot more patient, and I'll go over the set and like show like little minute interactions where they could do better in each spot. But overall, it was pretty good, and we'll go from there.